hilarious. That's only usually taking this fight. That's only usually taking this fight.
What are you saying?
The infamous egg slap wasn't just a viral clip. It was a statement. Cold, dismissive, dripping with arrogance. When it comes to mind games and trash talk, Chris Eubank Jr. stands alone.
Lemmy said, you're just another piece of meat to cook.
To saute.
To saute.
Fry filet mignon style.
Son of Chris Eubank Sr., a former world champion and British superstar, Jr. was born into boxing with big shoes to fill. His father had style, charisma, and flair. Jr. was determined to follow in those footsteps and carve out his own legacy. These are the moments that defined him. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
You think you're a superstar and you're far from it.
I never said I was a superstar. I'm just a guy.
You talk like you are. You're far from it.
I'm just a guy in a KFC jacket trying to make a living.
Welcome back to Fight Karma. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go. The story of Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn was never just about two men. It was about legacy, about fathers whose rivalry defined an era in British boxing.
The thing about him, he's all hype. He's all hype, you know, and I can't wait to November the 18th to give him a good hiding.
I have to say there seems an element of genuine hate between these two, Ambrose.
For sure.
I don't hate the man. I just want his WBO title.
All right, gentlemen, you both signed a contract.
I personally do hate him.
The buildup was electric. The fight promised to be a generational showdown.
Usually I go 8 weeks without... I abstain for 8 weeks.
And what are you talking about?
I'm going to abstain for 2 weeks for you.
I don't really care. No one asks you about your driving. What gets you going?
Canelo, Golovkin, they get 8 weeks. Saunders...
This is just mind games, isn't
No,
it?
no, this is
You're not really talking rubbish.
Saunders gets 4 weeks.
Conor gets 2.
Conor Benn gets 2.
Well, clearly.
Jake Paul will get 1 week.
Then came the scandal. Conor Benn tested positive for a banned substance. In an instant, the hype collapsed. The feud turned bitter. What should have been history became chaos. And it would take another 2.5 years before the fight finally materialized. When it did, all hell broke loose.
That's okay, let him come close, man. I like this. I like this energy. I like this energy.
Yeah, what? You get done in 3 rounds. You smell good. 3 rounds. Put your money on it.
You smell
Put your
good.
money on it.
I can't
Put your
wait.
money on it.
I can't wait.
Put your money on it.
I can't wait.
Put your money on it.
The infamous egg slap went viral, and from there, everything exploded. The animosity was undeniable. Every stare down, every word, every exchange only poured more fuel on the fire.
His dad don't even like him. You could not pay that man enough money to sit in this man's corner. Now that's an accomplishment, Chris.
If your hand never touches me again, you won't get it back.
Shut your mouth. Do you hear me?
No.
Do you hear me? Consequences to what?
If anyone else
slap you right now?
if anyone else touches me,
what if I was to slap you right now? What are you gonna do about it?
When fight night finally arrived, the atmosphere was electric. And then, a final twist. Chris Eubank Sr. made his entrance.
The crowd are going wild! Father and son! The touch paper! Here we go!
When the fight began, the tension was palpable. Every feint, every jab carried the weight of two legacies colliding. Neither man gave an inch.
Like he is, double and triple, then this is about the story. Another shot. Short with a
shot. But as the rounds wore on, Eubank Jr. began to pull away. He boxed, he brawled, he dictated the pace, he took control. Still, Conor Benn refused to fold. He pushed forward with defiance, forcing Eubank to dig deeper than ever before.
And he cannot miss with that left to the bottom. Oh, left to the shots.
What started as a battle of legacy had become a test of will.
The grit, the heart, the determination from both. So impressive. Warriors, you have to say. They've left it all on the line. And good work from both. He's hurt with the left hook. Last few rounds has been intense. Chris Eubank.
After 12 grueling rounds, the verdict was clear. Chris Eubank Jr. had claimed a famous unanimous decision victory.
The bad guy is back. The bad guy is back. He never cheats, he never lies, he never cuts any corners, but he's still the bad guy. Isn't that incredible?
When Chris Eubank Jr. stepped into the ring with Liam Smith, he carried himself with swagger, confident, dismissive, certain that his speed and pedigree would be too much for the seasoned Liverpudlian.
You think you're a superstar and you're far from it.
I never said I was a superstar. I'm just a guy.
You talk like you are. You're far from it.
I'm just a guy in a KFC jacket trying to make a living. He's ABC 1, 2, 3. There's no surprises. There's, it's what you see is what you get with this guy. I'll be 50% of the night, absolutely. A strong 50%, and that'll be more than enough.
Liam said you're just another piece of meat to cook.
To saute.
To saute?
Fry filet mignon style. I've been told by multiple sources that you cheat on your wife on the occasion, every occasion, so I'd rather be gay than a cheat. How about that?
You haven't got a missus to cheat on?
Exactly.
But boxing has a cruel way of punishing arrogance. From the opening bell, Smith made it ugly. He pressed, he mauled, he refused to let Eubank find rhythm. And in the fourth round, the unthinkable happened. A perfectly timed barrage left Eubank shaken, dropped, and finished. It was a stunning upset, a reality check that silenced all the talk. The cocky favorite had been humbled.
I never would have believed this could happen. I think, a lot of people didn't see this happening, but it happened. And that's okay. I'm okay with it,
The Eubank name is well known.
What's that? Can you smell that? Is that? Smells like fear.
Oh.
In December 2015, Chris Eubank Jr. stepped in with Gary Spike O'Sullivan, a man who promised to break him. But once the fight began, Eubank flipped the script.
O'Sullivan has certainly been setting out to try and get under Eubank's skin as much as he possibly can.
Points victory, so it's up to Eubank, but wary of the power. He's not committing himself to the jab, he's going to have to be careful. When you want to throw a punch, you want to in an orthodox style of fighter, it's dangerous. You don't know where they're coming from.
Eubank was too fast, too sharp, too relentless. Every exchange left O'Sullivan second best.
Some of those shots had a lot of weight on them.
He got caught again. Big shot again. Eubank's legs are wobbling now. O'Sullivan's hurting with that left hand again.
Oh, and a bit like his dad. Oh, that's a right shot.
O'Sullivan really unloading here. Eubank sees it.
Good shot.
Here comes Eubank. Big time now. This is the full assault from Eubank. O'Sullivan under intense pressure trying to fire bombs.
We talked about earlier. You know what? Maybe it's because he's fatigued, but I think that's going to work better for him and smarter for him.
We're not seeing much threat from him at the moment.
By the seventh round, the punishment had taken its toll. The corner saved their man, and Eubank sealed the victory in dominant fashion. Another rival silenced, another cocky challenger humbled.
Probably for the Eubank beating.
The warship has landed. Fully equipped, fully loaded, and all artillery is pointed at this man here.
Back in 2017, in the World Boxing Super Series tournament, Chris Eubank Jr. faced the undefeated Avni Yıldırım. The buildup was hostile. Yıldırım's team accused Eubank of arrogance, of overlooking their man, of thinking he was untouchable.
You will see in the arena 2,000, 3,000, 6,000 Turks. And be sure, I hope you have enough weapons to stay 12 rounds. You will on Saturday see the real fight. We do boxing. What are you teaching me? We don't go to make aerobic here. Why did you show not yesterday up when you have no emotions? Why? What happened there? Why?
Okay, ticaret.
Why it is business? Answer. Don't talk me about emotions. Give me.
Neden gelmedin?
Why did you not show up yesterday? So what should we do? We have this fact. I don't know who makes the decision, you or your father, but we have feelings. So this is a fight, a big fight. My fight I have to send everywhere, what everybody says, go there, do pictures there, do this, do this. We are pros. So you come here with the arrogant attitude and say, hey, no emotions, no this, I do this. So you know what, you are doing nothing.
But when the bell rang, the truth was brutal. Eubank Jr. came out sharp, fast, and ruthless.
Now I think the referee, Leszek Jankovic, is
too fast, he's too sharp, his reach is too long. When he's in,
hooks crashing around the corner now, and holds in that guard. Yıldırım being forced backwards.
And in the third round, it ended violently. All the talk, all the promises, gone in an instant. Avni Yıldırım had been humbled.
Has sent a statement to the entire tournament on his professional record, and it was delivered emphatically.
The World Boxing Super Series had given Chris Eubank Jr. the platform he craved. Momentum was building, and now came the ultimate test, a shot at George Groves and the WBA world title.
I smelt the fear. Stinks of fear up here. They always smell something. I still think you're a novice, to be fair. I don't see anything in your style that really makes you an expert in the game. You have a belt, but you know the man you beat to get that belt, I do not rate at all. Hold on to that belt tightly for the next couple of days, man. Sleep with it, hold it close, and enjoy the rest of your time with it, because it's coming home with me on Saturday.
And here we go then.
From the opening bell, Eubank forced the pace, but the harder he tried, the worse it looked. He lunged, he swung wide, he smothered his own punches.
Let's go, but he's waiting far too long. And like I said, he's getting caught as he's coming forward.
Courage was never in doubt. Control was. Groves had it in spades. Sharp, disciplined, economical. The jab was his weapon, keeping Eubank at bay and breaking his rhythm.
Highly anticipated from Eubank, who's being touched up by Groves. He's bobbing and weaving under a wide-legged stance, and he swings for the fences.
Behind Groves, trying to box sensibly on the outside.
He's bringing uppercuts into play. Blood on the lens here at the Manchester Arena.
Eubank needed a great last round.
Lands
and
a
he's
big
done
long right hand.
When the final bell rang, the outcome was clear. Groves retained his crown, and Eubank's flaws were laid bare on the biggest stage.
I hate to say this, Chris. I hate to say this to senior and to junior, but you guys have got to do more than just go back to the gym and do some work. You know what? I know this sounds terrible. I think he should finish.
No, that's too hard.
I think he should finish.
If there's a rivalry that will never be settled, it's the one between Chris Eubank Jr. and Billy Joe Saunders. Their bad blood runs deep.
Billy Joe Saunders has asked for the thunder, and the thunder is here. And he will strike not only with thunder, but lightning as well.
Back in 2014, the pair met in a showdown that had the British audience hooked. Two unbeaten prospects, both brash, both confident, both certain they would emerge as the future of British boxing.
The kid's got nothing that I can deal with. You know, I've seen him, decent hand speed, decent power, but you know, I put him away in probably 5 or 6 rounds.
And that's the difference between me and the average Joe, is that he will, like his trainer said, he will do what he's told in the corner. I do what I want. I don't listen to anybody. Nobody tells me what I'm going to do in the fight.
You need your trainers in the corner for advice, mate. For
you need advice.
For good advice.
I don't need advice.
Here we go.
When the bell rang, the tension spilled into action. For the first half, Saunders boxed smart, sharp, and controlled. Eubank started slow, struggling to find his rhythm.
Oh, good shot. Good left hand from Saunders. That's a good right hand from Saunders. It's in the early rounds. Now you get the impression that we've got to fight for bronze.
But as the rounds wore on, he came alive, pressing forward with power and aggression.
Oh, that's a great shot. Terrific left hand from Eubank. Speed of Saunders, not quite where it was. Oh, that's a good shot. Lovely right hand. Oh, it's a terrific uppercut. Two of them from Eubank. Hasn't landed the big cliche. Oh, no, he does. Great uppercut. Saunders takes it. Great last round.
Lovely hook there from Saunders.
Oh, terrific uppercut from Eubank.
By the end, both men had their moments, but the judges sided with Saunders. A split decision, a rivalry inflamed, and for Eubank Jr., a bitter first taste of defeat.
No, listen, I knew he was fit. Listen, you only got to look at him and know he's super fit. So you know the rounds ain't going to be a problem for him because he's in that shape. But listen, he's still a wanker, isn't he? But he's done all right, didn't he? He went the distance, he had a good fight, but like I say, his dad's a underneath still.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed watching cocky rats get humbled, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and means the world to me. Peace out.